2025 is officially the year of the celebrity breakup. And some of these splits are way more surprising than you think. You won't believe this. Your most loved celebrity couple broke up silently so that you don't feel hurt. And the last two are the couples who became the most hated after their announcement. So make sure you watch till the end. From quiet beginnings to mounting silence, the story of Lily Allen and David Harbour's breakup is one of emotional weight more than public spectacle. They first met on the dating app Raya back in 2019. A year later, in September 2020, they tied the knot in a low key Las Vegas wedding. It seemed like a romance that had both private moments and public admiration. By early 2024, things started shifting. Lily began publicly admitting on her podcast, Miss Me, that she was spiraling, mental health struggles, losing interest in work, trouble concentrating even on simple daily things. She described feeling disconnected from her body and brain, not hungry, yet not eating, unable to feel hunger signals. Those were warning signs to many. The strain started appearing in interviews, in her admitting that she was struggling to show up, especially for her daughters, Ethel and Mani. Then, in early 2025, it became public. Lily checked into a treatment center away from the spotlight for a few weeks. She did group therapy, individual therapy, shadow work, working through her inner child stuff. It wasn't easy. She said it was necessary for her own well being and for her kids. David, meanwhile, kept largely quiet. He called tabloid reports hysterical hyperbole. He described this life change as something he'd channel into work, said he would not feed into the rumor mill. Sources inside confirmed the marriage had been crumbling for some time. Not one explosive event, but a slow erosion. Mental health, emotional struggle, distance, cumulatively taking a toll. It wasn't one public scandal, but multiple private ones. Lily's decision to step back wasn't just about coping. She said she wanted to be strong for her children. She spoke about wanting them to feel safe, secure. About how being in that state of emotional turmoil made it hard for her to even be the mom she wanted to be. She felt pressured, not able to show up. So there you have it, a deeply personal breakup. Not loud, but heavy. One built on love, but pulled apart by internal battles. It's a reminder that sometimes what we don't see, the mental health, the strain, the spiraling, hits hardest. Brooke Snyder's story with Billy Hare sounds like something out of a romance script. Then, a backstage docudrama. They met back in 2015 when she was just 19 and he was about 11 years older. Sparks flew, but it wasn't all fireworks from the start. Their first date? A sushi restaurant. She got to the table just to sprint to the bathroom, sick with a stomach issue. He thought she didn't like him. By 2019, they were married. A grand ceremony in New Orleans with all the trimmings. For Brooks, who'd moved from Louisiana, New York life felt like it was just getting started. Career building, reality TV, social attention. But something shifted over time. They lived apart for months before the split was confirmed publicly. In May 2024, the divorce was announced. The reports say it was amicable. No public screaming matches. Just two people who've been together since she was a teenager, gradually growing different paths. What makes their breakup twisty is Brooks's openness. She said that she never dated before meeting Billy. From ages 18 to 27, she was in that relationship. She says she felt childlike in many of the early stages, not knowing red flags, not fully aware of emotional boundaries, the kind of growth that comes from being with someone through your formative years. Then came some messy chapters. A fling/relationship with Gleb Savchenko during Dancing with the Stars turned contentious. She later accused him of cheating. There were tears, anguish, crying in bed, as she described it. Things that fans don't always see when public images are glowing. After the divorce, Brooks has pushed forward, repurposed her engagement ring into a pinky ring. Her parents still keep ties with Billy. She's featured the story in her reality series Love Thy Neighbor, owning the narrative. There's acceptance, public introspection, and the divorce, though officially finalized recently, isn't just an ending, it's a turning point for her. Brooks's reflections bring weight. What happens when your life's biggest relationship is also your first long one, your default, your identity? It's not just heartbreak, it's growth, redefinition. And in that silence, there's a story many relate to more than they might expect. If you're enjoying this video so far, I'd love for you to like this video and subscribe to my channel to never miss such awesome deep facts that no one will tell you about the story. Jessica Alba and Cash Warren, they were a Hollywood power couple many admired. Married in 2008, together since 2004, their story looked stable. 3 kids, a business, shared public appearances, big milestones. But in 2025, after 16 years of marriage, they quietly stepped into a new chapter. The first whispers of trouble go back a few years. Insiders say by 2021, the relationship had started to shift. Not explosive fights, but drifting apart. Jessica herself later described their marriage evolving into more of a roommate dynamic. Then came the signs fans couldn't ignore. Both went without wedding rings in public. Appearances together dropped off. A family trip here, a red carpet there, but something felt different. When Jessica posted her New Year reflections about growth, transformation, rebirth, noticeably, Cash was absent from that caption and photos. On January 16th, 2025, Jessica posted a message on Instagram confirming the separation. She wrote that she and Cash had been on a journey of self realization for years. They had grown together, but now needed to grow as individuals. She stressed that their children, Honor, Haven, and Hayes, remain their highest priority. Respect, kindness, love still there. But as a couple, the romantic chapter was over. A few weeks later, filing for divorce became formal. On February 7th, divorce papers were filed. Jessica requested joint legal and physical custody of their 3 children. Through all this, they've emphasized no scandal, no public feuding. Fans saw something else too. Jessica is already moving forward. She's been spotted stepping out with actor Danny Ramirez since mid 2025. Their relationship, new and low key, feels like Jessica exploring her future. Meanwhile, Cash has been seen dating publicly as well. But even here, the narrative is interesting. They haven't lashed out at one another, haven't made public claims. It's being handled with as much dignity as possible. What makes this breakup hit different is how human it feels. Long years together, shared history, children, business, public love. And yet, the decision was mutual enough, calm enough, framed more in terms of individual growth than betrayal. For many fans, that kind of separation cuts deeper than a loud scandal because it touches the idea that sometimes love means letting go. Jessica Simpson and Eric Johnson were together for more than a decade. Married since 2014, sharing 3 children: Maxwell Maxie Drew, Ace Knute, and Birdie May. For months before the public announcement, signs of strain were visible. Fans noticed Eric without his wedding ring. Jessica teased a personal comeback on Instagram. She posted cryptic messages about realizing what she didn't deserve, about growth and boundaries. Then, in January 2025, they confirmed what had been brewing privately. They had been living separately, navigating a painful situation in the marriage. Jessica made a statement saying their children come first, and they were focusing on doing what's best for the family. She asked for privacy as they heal and move forward. It wasn't one explosive scandal or betrayal publicly laid out. Instead, this feels like a slow unraveling of connection. Sources say the relationship had begun to feel suffocating for Jessica. Feelings of disconnect, trust issues, distance. Amid all this, Jessica turned to her passion, music. She hinted that her upcoming EP Nashville Canyon would carry emotional weight. Tracks like Fade are being read by fans as reflections of disillusionment and heartbreak. Even as the split became official, she emphasized that Eric still matters in her life. Not as husband anymore, but as co-parent. They're working on maintaining calm, stability, and dignity for their kids. The announcement wasn't about blame, it was about finding peace and moving forward individually. So, what we see with Jessica and Eric is a breakup handled with care. It hurts, maybe as much as the loud fights, but it's quieter, more personal. This part of their story, someone realizing it's time to let go so they can keep being the person they want to be, especially for the children. Naomi Osaka and rapper Kodai started dating in 2019, a year in which Naomi was already becoming a household name in tennis. They stayed mostly private. They weren't always making headlines together, but the presence was real. They were one of the quieter celebrity couples, but their breakup carried weight, especially because of the life they built together. Kodai was in Naomi's corner at her matches. Naomi spoke about her career, motherhood, and how they moved forward together. In July 2023, they welcomed a daughter, Shay. It marked both a high point and a turning point. Becoming a mother changed Naomi's priorities. The match schedule, the public pressure, the break from the court, all of that took on new meaning once Shay arrived. But then, in early 2025, Naomi made an announcement. She and Kodai are no longer in a relationship. It was in an Instagram story. The tone was calm. She said, "No bad blood at all." She called Kodai a great person and an awesome dad. She spoke with gratitude for what they had, for what she learned, for their daughter. What's notable is how the ending felt mature. Not a scandal, not a betrayal in public. The split came just before a major tournament. Naomi was gearing up for the Australian Open. She'd just withdrawn from the final in Auckland due to an injury. There had been hints, social media silence, subtle shifts. People noticed when she removed posts, or when she didn't post about him like she used to. Fans speculated, but Naomi never played into rumors. She spoke about wanting to be the best version of herself, especially for Shay. The strength in her message is in the peace, the respect, the acknowledgement that love doesn't always stay the same shape. That sometimes growing apart doesn't mean hating each other. It means evolving for yourself and for your kid. Dakota Johnson, the actress, quietly building career after career. Chris Martin, the frontman of Coldplay, touring the world. They were together off and on for nearly 8 years. It sounded like a match people admired. Their relationship first turned heads in 2017. Rumors of engagement floated by 2020. But both were always cautious. No rush. Private moments more than grand gestures. As the years passed, fans saw bits and pieces. Photos of them in Mumbai during Chris's tours, walks in Malibu, the occasional public appearance together. All those little punctuation marks in their story. But then, in 2025, the tone shifted. Sources told people it feels final this time. The on again, off again was over. What used to be rumors of splits and reconciliations now seems more definitive. Dakota remained mostly silent in public. When she appeared, she spoke about her film Materialists, about creative work, but avoided mention of romance. She stepped out with friends. She didn't wear the ring, small signals that fans noticed. Chris, meanwhile, gave a subtle sign. On a recent Coldplay concert, he paused to thank the fans and said, "Don't forget to go see Materialists." Just a few days after the split rumors broke, many saw that as a gesture. Maybe support, maybe a hint. Either way, it sparked debate online. Insiders say the breakup stemmed from diverging priorities: art versus distance, touring versus settling, private life versus public expectations. Dakota wants intentionality. Chris, always moving. Over time, those differences piled up. So here's where we are. Almost 8 years in, a relationship many thought indestructible because of how calm they kept it. Now, it's ended. Not with noise, not with scandal, but with silence. And in that silence, people feel the weight. Austin Butler and Kaya Gerber were together for over 3 years. A relationship most fans thought would last, quietly, steadily. They first sparked dating rumors in December 2021, made a few public appearances in 2022, like red carpet moments and high-profile events, but kept most of their relationship private. Few things in my life are private, and that is one of the things I try to keep as sacred as possible, Kaya said in early 2024. Then, at the end of 2024, sources told TMZ and others that the relationship had quietly ended. No big scandal, no public fight, just a mutual realization that things had simply run their course. By early 2025, absence told a story. Kaya wasn't with Austin for the family's New Year's trip to Mexico. Social media appearances together dropped dramatically. Public support was minimal. They didn't air grievances, they didn't post breakup statements. It was a disappearance more than a breakup. For many, the end of Austin and Kaya is the kind of breakup that stings quietly, the kind that causes "what happened?" more than "what scandal?" And maybe that's harder to process for fans, when love just fades out of view. After nearly a decade together, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have ended their engagement. In a statement released on July 3rd, 2025, their representatives confirmed the split, emphasizing that the couple has been shifting their relationship over the past several months to focus on co-parenting their daughter, Daisy Dove, whom they welcomed in 2020. The statement highlighted their shared priority of raising Daisy with love, stability, and mutual respect. Sources close to the couple noted that the decision to part ways stemmed from ongoing challenges in their relationship, including communication issues and the pressures of their demanding careers. Despite the breakup, both Perry and Bloom have expressed their commitment to maintaining a positive and respectful co-parenting dynamic for the sake of their daughter. Bloom recently addressed the split publicly, stating "nothing but love," and emphasized that they are focused on being great co-parents to Daisy. The couple's last public outing was in March 2025 at the Vanity Fair Oscar party. In June, Bloom was seen with Daisy in Perth, Australia, where Perry was touring. However, they weren't photographed together, and Perry was not present during Bloom's attendance at Jeff Bezos' wedding, fueling speculation about their relationship status. Despite the end of their romantic relationship, Perry and Bloom appear committed to raising their child in a supportive and loving manner. Their focus remains on providing a stable environment for Daisy, ensuring that she continues to experience the love and care of both parents. And just when you think the drama couldn't get any bigger, Taylor Swift stepping into this legal battlefield could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the case. October 20th to 25th, 2025. That's when private texts, meetings, and behind-the-scenes conversations might all be exposed under oath. Could this finally reveal secret alliances, influence, or shocking twists that no one saw coming? Fans are already speculating. And trust me, you do not want to be the one who misses the fallout from this. Stick around, because the next moves could turn Hollywood gossip into a courtroom spectacle the world won't stop talking about. Click on this video showing on your screen to find out what happens next. And if you're loving the content, subscribe and tap the bell icon so you never miss the next one. Trust me, what's coming is even wilder.